Hey guys, it's Rusty Dave. I'm back. As you can see, I finally got my toolbox moved over here. I've tried to film this video. Like, look at that. That's why it didn't need to be there, because all that's from this guy swapping out transmission. Anyway, I got a scratch on the back of this box. That's what prompted me to kind of hurry up and move it. Excuse me. I'm filming this video for the third time. I've had audio problems with my mic and it died. I tried to record a voiceover and then that wasn't working properly. So let's try this one more time. Like I said, I'm back. Sorry, I've been sick, which I got sick again. I didn't work Monday. I only did a half day Tuesday because I had to be here. I'll show you guys why I had to come in a bit. But this is what I've been up to, and since then, like I said, I got rid of my box that was here, moved this one over, and this is kind of what I was up to in the meantime. I got a couple of little hauls here. Um, all of this is out of the packaging, and you can see it's kind of dirty and dusty now because I've been using it. But trying to group everything together from where it came from. There we go. Anyway, like I said, this is what I was up to. This is only thing I got from Walmart. This is a Hyper Tough, and this is a dual driver. It's called. It ratchets two ways. Basically, you have your normal ratcheting action, but if you hold this collar, it ratchets an extra time. So I can't really show you with one hand, but basically if I'm holding this collar, every time I turn, like let's say I'm tightening, that's already tightening, it'll start ratcheting this way, but instead of the bit staying still, if I'm holding the collar, the bit will keep turning, keep tightening. As long as you can hold this collar, you'll get that double drive action. And this thing, it's got a little bit of play in it, but the mechanism isn't that bad. It's just magnetic up here. The bits fit pretty nice. You get your bits storage back here. You get a little rotisserie thing. It's not bad. It's got some, let's see, 4 Robertsons, 2 flats. Oh, 6 Robertsons. That's kind of crazy. Or no, are those? No, okay. Let's see, 5 Robertsons. No, that is 6. Okay, and then I got a couple of Torques, a couple of Phillips, and a couple of flatheads. And then there's a Phillips in there too. And this guy just has a little rubber stopper in the bottom so that when you have it on, it doesn't wobble around. That sound you're hearing is just a play at the end of the screwdriver. There's no play in here. Can't even tell there's bits in there when it's closed up. So, you know what? I figured why not grab it? It's like $9 or something. I don't have much Hyper Tough, so I decided to try it out. The mechanism actually feels pretty nice. It's very smooth. And then these guys I got from Canadian Tire. I was going to get this as a gift, Christmas stocking stuffer, but this thing is just so cheaply built that I can't give it as a gift in good conscience. The lights work nice, but it's just this thing is falling apart. The magnet actually fell out of it, which the magnet was barely powerful enough to set it on the lift. You could just bump it and it would fall right off. So that was kind of a waste of money because that was like 15 bucks. Then I got a couple of these little buckets. I've been seeing them for a long time, on people's pages and stuff. We don't have a Lowe's here. Home Depot, I could never find them. Rona is what we have instead of Lowe's. They said they didn't carry them, but the moment I saw these at Canadian Tire, I grabbed a couple. They were like $2 each. And then these guys, I actually got a great deal on them. I got them half off, which they were like 57, and only because the packaging was damaged. All that was damaged was, the hook where they put them on. It was just torn off, like somebody yanked it hard. So I snatched these up right away and haven't had a chance to use them yet, but I can't wait. Obviously, they're Knipex, made in Germany, and look at that knurling. I love that. That is freaking beautiful. The quality of these are just unmatched. So I'm excited. That's my first Knipex set of pliers, so I can't wait to use them. And then let's see, the Mack truck stopped by, and this is a bundle for $57. And like I said, all the prices here are Canadian. So I think this bundle in the US was like 39 or something like that. So that shows you, the difference in price. Actually, you know what I just realized? That is the magnet to that. It was stuck to this guy. Anyway, telescoping magnet, this thing's pretty strong. I think it can pick up like, they claim like 8 pounds or something. I haven't tried it out, but it feels nice. And all three of these are lifetime warranty, they say. This is a little grabber. This guy's made in China. Saw it on the packaging when I opened it up. But this little adjustable magnet is actually, I can catch it here. There's your Mac Tools logo. And there's your USA. It's actually made in the USA. This knurling is nice. And I actually had to use this right away because I dropped a socket in the engine bay, so that came in handy quick fast. Oh, one more thing I did grab from the Mack truck is a ratchet. This is my first newer Mack ratchet. Like I said, I used to have, a good assortment of tools, but when about 3 years ago, our shop, my old shop I worked at, was broken into, they stole pretty much everybody's toolbox, which they must have had multiple guys or, you know, multiple vehicles, obviously, because I think they made off with 4 toolboxes. Didn't unlock them, just loaded them in the back of trucks. So anyway, I've been building back up since then. This is my first. I bought a used older Mac ratchet, but that's like a 32 tooth or 34. This is my first newer one. This is an Axis 90, I believe. Here's your part number XR1390AFPA. And flex head 13-inch 90 tooth, made in USA. I really like these. I had one before, but I had a shorter one, which it was kind of annoying because it was too short to really come in handy with the flex head. But this is a good length. These handles are nice. Some people complain about them. I don't mind them. Um, I was gonna get one of the newer ones, the Max 90, for the handle. That way I can just buy, different handles, and whenever I feel like it, swap them off. But they weren't on sale, and she gave me a deal on this one. It was basically 270, I want to say, or maybe 250, and I got it for like 200, or maybe like 210. Basically, she knocked 50 bucks off. I can't remember what the exact prices are. You can see I've already put it to use. Pretty smooth. It does have quite a bit of back drag for a newer USA made ratchet, but they're very strong. I know that because I used to own one. The newer one actually had more back drag. That's why I decided, you know what, I'm just going to get one of these. It's a flex head. It's not locking, but you can tighten it up. I've never had issues with a free flex head, saying, oh, I need it to be locking. Most of the time that works fine. But anyway, that's what I went with. I got the orange handle just because that's all they had. I usually like to go green or red, but I don't mind the orange. Anyway, that's what I got off the Mack truck, and then I stopped at. It's the only thing from Princess Auto. I got this little screwdriver, precision screwdriver set. This is the handle, long extension, and then you got all your bits. Has a little spinner on the end so that you can just hold it and turn, be more precise. I should have opened this up before because it's kind of a pain to get open. It really snaps in there. This was like $6.99. Only reason I got it is because the precision set I have, the handle is too fat. So it's just, it's kind of uncomfortable to use. These bits aren't the greatest, but they're not bad. And I need security bits for what I mainly use it for. These aren't security bits. These are just regular. So I'll probably pop this out and see if I can fit the bits, look like they're the same size. Hopefully they're not proprietary and I can swap them out with my current precision set. Sorry, like I said, I'm still kind of sick. I actually, I was wife's appointment at the hospital. That's where I got sick. Always get sick when you go to the hospital because of sick people, you know. But luckily, my wife didn't get sick, just me, so that was good. I got a quick Home Depot, haul here. I actually got a hat somewhere too. I'm not sure. There we go. I got this toque. That's what you call it in Canada. It's just, you know, a beanie, whatever. This is actually really thick and comfortable. Don't need it quite yet. It's only -6 right now. So, but that'll come in handy soon. And then this guy is a 90-degree adapter, you know, for your impact. You put your impact right there, and then you can go around. What I use it for is getting in, you know, around the wheel well, usually to take off trim over here for the, you know, for the plastic there, for the rocker, or to take off the front bumper without having to remove the wheel. And this thing works nice. I have a Heart one, and when you spin it, you can just see the bit wobble all over the place, and it's just the gears in there. Whatever they use is not precise. This is much more precise and very nice. And it has a shorter head than the other one too. My other head is like this long, so it kind of defeats the purpose. You still, you know, don't have a lot of tight access. This one you do, and it has the grip, which is nice. This guy, I saw it, picked it up, kind of laughed. It was very dusty in this box that looks like it's been sitting there forever in between some aisles. This is a 6-piece out the front spring-loaded screwdriver set. This reminded me of like Craftsman stuff back in the day when they were always trying to make, you know, the quirky little things. I wasn't going to buy it because it was 20 bucks, which is kind of crazy. This thing is huge too. It's just fat, very plasticky, you know, kind of looks kind of cheap, but I was like, you know, I like quirky tools, different unusual stuff, so I had to buy it. And then I noticed this when I got home. Yeah, it was made in Canada, so I'm supporting, you know, locally made. Well, not local, but you know, in the country. Um, you know what? I figured I'll keep this at home. This will be my home little screwdriver whenever I need one. Hopefully, it can take the torque, but we'll find out. I haven't used it yet. You know what? I'm happy to have that. That's different. That's cool. Like I said, it reminds me of Craftsman stuff when I was a kid. And lastly, I got this set because Tekton is switching to their new German-made screwdrivers, and they're getting away from the USA made. So I bought some USA made. I got the high torque. I got a set of 4, and I also got a set of 4 of the hard handle. Hard handle, I got 2 stubby and 2 regular length. And I actually really like this handle. The grip fits nicely. You can see they're machined pretty well. Only thing is on the plastic there is a couple little edges like here, and then on the end of each one that catches a little bit. Not quite, you know, smooth from where they poured the plastic, where it's extruded from. But they're all labeled. The stamping is really nice. Well, it's not stamped. It's, you know, part of the mold when it's put in there, but it's really nice. I'm thinking I might color this in black just to have it pop. And then these, I really like the flatheads because they have that hatching. Can't say cross hatching because it's just going across one way. Finish is a little, you know, to be desired on the sides, but it's nice. Like the knurling part of it, it's really nice. And then we have the long ones here. You can see I already used it a little bit. The fitment on fasteners is pretty good. And these handles actually fit the hand really, really well. They remind me of kind of like the Snap-on hard handle a little bit. They fit good, so I'm happy to have those. I might pick up a few, you know, some more when I'm still seeing them on Amazon and stuff before they go away. So I'm happy with those. And then here are the high torque tri-lobe. So you can see it's more like a triangle. These are actually better finished. You can see they're nice and smooth. They don't have any edges to really grab anywhere. And this is a rubberized grip. At first, I did not like the handle because I held it like this and I'm like, oh, that feels like crap. But if you hold it to where your thumb goes up here like it should, and this kind of tucks in, then you can see, okay, that's how it was designed to work. Feels much better. The finish on these, again, is really nice. It came with a P1 and a P2, and then 2 different, obviously, flat sizes. But these are really nice. And then the The bigger of the two obviously has a bigger handle. And again, it fits really nice when you hold it how it was probably designed to be held, you know, with your thumb up here. Fits good. Again, finish is beautiful. It's labeled on the end there. And the grip is nice. It's not too soft, but it's grippy enough. Only thing I didn't like about these are the flatheads. The finish is beautiful. Look at that mirror and everything, and it's cut perfect. But I never liked that inline flathead. I kind of like this where it's old style and it kind of flares out and then comes back in. And that one has the hatching. I'm going to keep saying that. I don't know what to say, what to call it. But these don't. These are just smooth. But anyway, these are really nice, and I was happy to add all these. They actually weren't very cheap. It was like 25 bucks for this set, which that isn't too bad. And then these were like 30, 32 or so. And again, that's all Canadian prices. So it wasn't terrible, but not great either. But I'm happy to have some. I might add, you know, one more set of these because I really like these over these, just the handles. But we'll see. And then check this out, guys. Look at that. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that hype button. I'll catch you guys later. Now, I almost forgot. I spliced this in from one of the other videos because I forgot to show. This is why I had to come in on Tuesday. This is a 68-inch epiq that goes with my other box. It's beautiful. It's a thing of freaking beauty. I haven't put in any of the drawer liners yet. I haven't attached the handle. And I didn't even realize until my Snap-on dealer dropped it off that it has a power drawer. I'll show you guys in a minute here. Like I said, I haven't set anything up yet. I haven't really had time for much. I've been trying to catch up on some work. I mean, it's going to be a shame to sell it, but right now I don't have the room and I don't even have the tool set to fill it up right now. So it's just too much box for me. And realistically, it needs to go to somebody that can make use of it. I was pointing out the lights there. Again, I'll try to have it set up so I can at least, you know, show off the box a little bit while I still have it. Yeah, that's basically about it. I'm ecstatic to have that box, but it needs to go to somebody who can make use of it. And yeah, like I said just a little while ago, don't forget to like, subscribe, use that hype button. Oh, I completely forgot. It has rainbow lights. I showed on the smaller epiq, you know, the red light, but it has rainbow. I'll try to show off the strobe mode. There's the power drawer I was talking about. Yeah, this is going to make somebody very happy. It's, again, Canadian prices priced out at $26,000. So that's crazy. There's your speed drawer. Again, I haven't set anything up yet. And I just can't remember what I was talking about here. Bedliner top. I mean, this thing is a thing of beauty. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.